What drew us here is that we really wanted to have an area where we could get out and about and be outside, and just the big open spaces, the parks that we have here, the pathways where you can get out and run or walk. The fact that we have a dog park is awesome, and there's nothing better than a Thursday evening in the summer when you come home and there's music out on the lawn and there's food trucks and a farmer's market. That's what we were looking for in a community, and we found it here at Banning Lewis Ranch.
When my husband got out of the military, we got together with our family and said, where do we want to live? And we all picked to come back here. We all felt safe here. We felt cared about here. My kids loved the community. They loved the parks, the resources that are here for them. So yeah, we all wanted to come back to Banning Lewis and Colorado Springs.
It's a very active community, and we love that about it because we're really active. We ride our bikes, we get outside, and there's lots of kids his age to play with. And that's so important.
It's great, everything's here for the kids. Biking, the pools, the neighborhood events, and their friends live right next door. So it's super awesome. They're comfortable, everybody's safe, and we know they can be out and about, and everyone's looking out for them.
We love the kids. That is one of the best parts. We've got a cul-de-sac full of little girls, and they call me Grandma Judy. I love that, and they're in soccer, so we're going to go to their soccer practices, and the other is the boys.
Yeah, we have a corner, and there's two cul-de-sacs. The girls are on one and the boys are on the other.
The kids keep us young, and we enjoy that, yeah.
We have kindergarten through high school right here in the neighborhood. To have a neighborhood where your child can walk to school safely, and you know that you have other good neighbors looking out for your children and that know you and your family is awesome. It's not your average school. We have 3 schools in the neighborhood, and there's art focuses, there's science focus. They take it to the next level, and that's what we wanted. We wanted a very good school and a safe neighborhood, and Banning has all that right here.
We can walk to, I think, 10 playgrounds. My kids love choosing. Sometimes it takes them forever because they talk about this park and they talk about this park, and then they rate the pros and cons, and then they finally decide, okay, we want to go to this one today. So, who thought we would live in a place where there'd be so much conversation around which park to go to that day. So we feel really lucky to live in a place that has all those things that we can just walk to or ride our bikes to.
We love the fact that we can sit out on the deck and watch the sunset over Pikes Peak. And my daughter's jumping on the trampoline. My wife and I are having a drink and grilling some food. And my neighbors Bob and Diana are popping out the door to say hi and ask how your day was.
I think becoming a part of a community has been really important to us, to make it feel home. Home is where usually family is, and a lot of people don't have family here. And so for us, we've been family and had people be family to us, neighbors, people living all the way across the neighborhood, just the events that bring us together.
You really do get to know your neighbors, so that's why it's a big blessing to have such amazing neighbors. Like if I cook green chili, I know that they're gonna want some, so I always make extra. But I feel like when you're in that close of an area to one another, it's really nice to know that those people care about each other and they're taking care of each other. If you get a package on your doorstep, they're the first ones to be like, hey girl, you got a package on your doorstep. You're like, okay, can you grab it? It's just nice to have that, especially when you're really busy. And again, as a single mom, I'm running nonstop. And so it's just nice to know that it's like family now. So it's very, very awesome.
I'm not kidding. This is the first neighborhood I've ever gone to where I asked for a cup of milk, and my neighbor, not only gave us a cup of milk, but my daughter went over and made cookies with him that evening and hung out there, and she just loved it.
We know our neighbors. We talk to everybody. We have barbecues on the block. We close off the street to cars and rent bouncy houses. Our neighbors, it's amazing. We know they watch our kids like their family.
I think the greatest thing about our neighbors here is that it's a servant community. Everybody just wants to help each other. If somebody puts out a call for help, usually by the time I can respond, there's already other people that are on it. Hey, we're there to help you.
Truly a place to call home, and that was exciting. And we're not done yet, so we just got more time here still.
There's always somebody that just says, I got you, and I'll be there. It's just really nice to have.
Our home has become everything. And to know that our home is our safe place, the place where we feel loved and cared for, and that we could reach out to our neighbors if we needed to, was super, super important.